gamers, I want to talk about what's actually free in Zenless Zone Zero and what we kind of can expect on day one. Obviously, the release is going to be on July 4th. Be ready for that. We do have, at the time of this recording, tomorrow is the live stream for Zenless Zone Zero. I'm very excited for that, and I'm going to be looking at the live stream and giving an analysis on that, seeing what we can gather from it. So that'll be very exciting. But I want to jump right into things here. You can see they have over 45 million and counting free registrations, which come with a lot of free rewards. So I want to talk about this. Obviously, we have some Denny's here. Denny's are basically just your Mora equivalent from Genshin. You use them for basically everything. It's the in-game currency. You're going to need this for leveling characters, W engines, everything. We got a total of 20 master tapes, which is basically your standard banner pulls. Your limited banner pulls for the limited characters is encrypted master tape. It basically looks exactly the same. I'll throw it on screen. It's just colorful. Now, we also have 5 Boopons here, which is a play on words with Bang Boo and Coupon. Boopon, and you're going to use these for the Bang Boo banner, which it's its own little currency. You can't even exchange polychromes for Boopons. Now, if you don't know what polychromes are, these are basically your Primagem equivalent. It's what you use to buy your encrypted master tapes for your pulls. So you try to earn as much as possible, save them for the characters you want to go after. We did also get a free 4-star or A-tier character, Corrin, which is going to be great because when you look at the character, the roster, the lineup here, every 4-star except 2 that are shown here are actually free. The only ones that aren't free is going to be Anton, who's over here. He is a electric attack based character, and also Lucy, who was recently drip marketed. She's probably going to be in 1.1. Every other character though, Anby, Ben, Billy, Corrin, Nicole, and Sokaku are all free characters you can obtain and use. So with that being said, that'll be very good. Corrin's basically just a physical attack based character, which Billy Kid is also a physical attack based character. It's just going to come down to playstyles, which you like better, and also whatever different characters and different supports, different team lineups will probably play out differently. So I think it would just come down to play style. So that's going to be very great, getting a free character. I always love getting free 4-stars, or in this case, A-tier characters. Now, another thing I want to talk about that I think may be getting overlooked by some people, because sometimes I look over the web event type stuff, because it's just sometimes not worth the time. But this one is a big deal because they offer a free A-tier W engine. W engines are just basically the weapons in Zenless Zone Zero. So when looking at this, you can see I've logged in here with my Hoyoverse account, and if I just go in here, I've already done this, so I just kind of want to show you what it is real quick. You just come in here, you can see I actually have 2 remaining rounds. You just flip these cards, and 1 round is actually for the entire set, so you can flip all of these, and then I flip all of them. Okay, so I got Denny's, so I can go to my inventory. Now that I got that there, they show in the storage here. I'm just going to drag them over here like so. When the game drops, you'll be able to claim all of these. Probably your in-game mail will have these. I still have 1 more round left, so let me just use that real quick. Ooh, Boopon. We like to see those. Those are pulls for the Bang Boo banner. I got a B rank drive disc, so I'll go to my inventory. It shows up here. You also have the daily tasks that you can go complete. So as you complete these tasks, that's going to give you some pulls, or not pulls, but you know, remaining rounds for this. Now I can do this again and see if I have a chance at getting that free A-tier weapon, which, hey, it appeared right there. Let's see what we get. Okay, I just got more Denny's. But the fact that you have a chance at getting a free A-tier weapon is going to be a pretty big deal in my opinion. Okay, so in this case, I actually got a Boopon, which I'm really happy about that, because now I have a free pull on that Bang Boo banner when I do get in game. But notice how it takes up 3 slots. So I gotta like use some management skills here and see what I can do to make it available for me to put in. So I'll just play some Tetris here. Now I can fit that in. Awesome. Now I'm gonna get a Boopon upon day 1 in my mail. So definitely worth checking out. Doesn't take very long at all. You just flip these cards. Very easy. So quickly taking a look at that free A-tier W engine, if you do get it from the web event, it's called Slice of Time, and it basically just states that as you do dodge counters, special attacks, assist attacks, chain attacks, you're gonna basically regenerate decibels for your team, which is your team's overall energy rating, if you will, for using ultimates and chain attacks and whatnot. You also generate energy for the equipper to use their personal attacks and their specials. So overall, going to be pretty good getting energy for the team, especially for early game. Energy things typically are really good just because we don't have a lot of stat build like with the drive discs. So having anything that gives energy is going to be really good and just feel really good as well. You can trigger this effect once every 12 seconds. Also note that it does go into attack percent, so that's going to help characters deal a little bit more damage. But also keep in mind that this W engine's a support W engine, so you can only use this on support characters. So if I just filter here, the only support characters on day 1 are going to be Nicole, Rina, and Sokaku. Now, Rina is a 5-star character who's going to be on the standard, so you could go after her and use it there if you wanted to. So really looking at Nicole and Sokaku here, because they're going to be free 4-stars, right? You could throw that W engine on them, give them some attack percent, as well as some good energy regen for them and the team as a whole. The basic rundown of Nicole: as a support character, she kind of does some enhanced basic attacks. And by doing these enhanced basic attacks, you will decrease the defense, okay? Reduce defense by 20% when it's unleveled by doing those attacks. Very easy to use. Basically, after you do any kind of special moves with Nicole, you enhance her basic attack. And when you use those enhanced basic attack, you reduce defense. Very simple. And then also, if you have another character in the party who's also an ether unit, because Nicole's an ether attribute character, or even just the same faction as Nicole, you're going to get an ether damage bonus. So that'll feel pretty good for when Zhu Yuan eventually comes out, because right now Nicole's the only ether character upon release. We will eventually get Zhu Yuan, who's going to be a limited character who's also ether, but that's it. So later down the line, I'm hoping for maybe some more A tier characters that are also going to be ether, maybe an ether DPS, because Nicole just seems more like a support. I mean, the game even labels her that way. But regardless of the ether damage thing, the defense reduction is going to be very big just by dealing some enhanced basics. You don't even have to stay on field very long for it. Just make sure you're getting in some of those attacks. You're going to reduce defense. That should feel pretty good, especially if you're using some chain attacks, the ultimate, whatever. So using that W engine on her, increasing her attack is going to feel nice, but also the energy, just going to be very comfy. Now, the other character you could use this on is Sokaku. If we look at Sokaku, the basic rundown of what she does is she increases the attack of your party members. But basically, she has a skill where she places down this flag, and when she does put down that flag, she increases her own attack by a certain amount of her base attack for 12 seconds. But the biggest part of Sokaku, in my personal opinion, is you can transfer that attack buff to other characters by switching in with chain attacks or assist attacks. So she basically is going to feel like an Ice Bennett in Zenless Zone Zero. So having this W engine on her is going to be nice. You're going to have a higher base attack than a lot of your B tier W engines, plus the energy, always helpful. And also just note that with Sokaku, whenever you consume Vortex to activate her Fly the Flag, which is that banner attack with her special, you're going to increase the ice damage of your entire squad by 6.25%. So she's going to be very good with characters like Lycan or Ellen, who's going to be the first limited 5-star characters. So that's already like a mono ice team that's going to be very good. Well, guys, that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. Just kind of show you what we're actually going to be getting upon day 1, what you can kind of expect, and just make sure you check out that web event and also the live stream that's tomorrow morning, because we're going to get a lot of good information there as well. And I do plan to take a deep dive into that. That'll probably be tomorrow's video. Well, if you liked the video, please like and subscribe, as it helps me out a lot. And do check out Gacha Interact if you are interested in other gacha content in general. That's everything, so I'll see you guys in the next one.